Hello and welcome. This is Hena Talati and you are watching It's Tomorrow News. Earth's lower atmosphere is expanding due to climate change. We may be astonished to learn that the Earth's atmosphere is rising because of the climate change, a new study shows. Weather balloon measurements taken in the Northern Hemisphere over the past 40 years reveal the lowest layer of the Earth's atmosphere, called troposphere, has been expanding upward at a rate of roughly 164 feet per decade, and the climate change is the cause, according to the findings published in the journal Science Advance. These results provide independent confirmation, in addition to all other evidence of climate change, that greenhouse gases are altering our atmosphere. The troposphere is the layer of the atmosphere we live and breathe in. It extends from the sea level to a height ranging from 7 kilometers above the poles to 20 kilometers over the tropics. As the layer of the atmosphere that contains the most heat and moisture, it's also where a lot of atmospheric weather occurs. Air is the atmosphere expands when it's hot and contracts when it's cold. So the atmosphere's upper boundary, called the tropopause, naturally shrinks and expands with the changing of the seasons. But by analyzing atmospheric data such as pressure, temperature and humidity taken between 20 and 80 degrees north latitude and pairing it with the GPS data, researchers showed that as increasing quantities of the greenhouse gases trap more heat in the atmosphere, the tropopause is rising higher than ever before. What's more, the rate of the rise seems to be increasing. According to a study, while the tropopause rose roughly 164 feet per decade between 1980 and 2000, that increase rose to 174 feet per decade between 2001 and 2020. Taking into account the natural events in the region of the study, such as two volcanic eruptions in 1980s and the periodic Pacific warming El Nino in the late 1990s, the researchers estimated that human activity nonetheless accounted for 80% of the total increase in the atmospheric height. Climate change isn't the only human-made driver of the rising tropopause. The stratosphere, the layer above the troposphere, is also shrinking thanks to the past release of ozone-depleting gases. These gases shrank the stratosphere through the destruction of the stratospheric ozone layer. Although restrictions against their emission in more recent years have caused the atmospheric concentrations of these gases to decline. Scientists are still not sure how a rising tropopause will influence the climate or weather, although it could force the planes to fly higher in the atmosphere to avoid turbulence. The height of the tropopause is being increasingly affected by the emissions of the greenhouse gases, even as the society has successfully stabilized conditions in the stratosphere by restricting ozone-destroying chemicals. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.